Okay guys, this is the story of the three little pigs, slightly modified. It's actually 5 little pigs in this case. Alright, so once upon a time, there were 5 little pigs that lived in Dunbarton. One day, they were all old enough to start making it on their own in the world. So they all took a walk. They started walking and walking and walking down the road. Eventually, the first and the oldest pig, Kyle Pig, saw some straw on the side of the road. He's like, ooh, I like straw. I like straw hats, strawberry pudding, strawberry yogurt maybe. This probably makes more sense. I'm gonna get some straw. How much for that straw, sir? The man said, that'll be $10. So Kyle hands the man the $10, gets his bundle of straw, finds a nice little place beside the road and builds a nice little straw house. And he goes in and he starts playing his video games and hanging out. Meanwhile, the other 4 little pigs keep walking down the road. And they keep walking and walking and walking. And eventually they come across a man selling sticks or wood. And the second oldest, Jackson Pig, says, ooh, I like wood. I like woodchucks, woodpeckers. I'm gonna get some wood, build me a wood house. And so he buys a bundle of wood for $15, gives the man his money, finds a nice little place on the top of the mountain, built himself a nice little stick house. He goes in, starts playing his Xbox, eating his Hot Pockets, and having a good old time. Meanwhile, the 3 littlest pigs keep on walking. Will Pig, Sam Pig, and Rowan Pig. Until eventually they come across a man selling bricks. And they said, oh, I know this story. I've heard the Big Bad Wolf story and the 3 Little Pig story from Dad lots of times. Bricks are the way to go. Let's buy those bricks. And so they ask him, man, how much are those bricks, sir? And he says, that'll be $20. And they said, that's a pretty good deal. Let's get those bricks. So they get the bricks, they grab a bundle, and they start walking until they get to the cliff near the ocean. They build themselves a nice brick house. They go inside, start playing Minecraft and Hello Neighbor, and eating all kinds of popcorn and gummies and drinking orange soda and root beer and stuff. Having a good old time. Meanwhile, back at Kyle Pig's house, he hears a knock on the door. Kyle says, who is it? Big Bad Wolf says, it's a Big Bad Wolf, let me come in. No, go away. Let me come in, or I'll blow your house in. So he huffs and he puffs. And he blows that little straw house in, and Kyle goes flying through the air, and he gets stuck up in a tree, and his computer, and his food, and everything goes flying all over the place. And he comes down from the tree quick, grabs everything, runs and runs and runs, and finds his way to Jackson Pig's house. He knocks on the door. Jackson Pig, quick, let me come in. Big Bad Wolf's after me. Jackson unlocks his door and lets Kyle in. They hang out and they start playing video games, eating Hot Pockets, popcorn, until they hear a knock on the door. Little pigs, let me come in. No, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. You better let me come in. I'll huff and I'll puff. Before he get that last word out, he started huffing and puffing. Oh, this one's a little tougher. You gotta do a second round. And he blew that stick house in, and the sticks went flying to smithereens all over the place. And Kyle Pig and Jackson Pig go flying through the air, get stuck on a rock. And they come on down, they pick up all their stuff, their video games and their food. They run and they run and they run all the way to the ocean. They find Will and Sam and Rowan Pig's house, a nice brick house. And they knock. Will, Sam, Rowan, quick, let us come in. Big Bad Wolf's coming after us. Hurry up, he's gonna eat us. So they unlock their door, and they let them come in. They all start hanging out, having a little family reunion, chit-chatting. All of a sudden, before they know it, Big Bad Wolf comes knocking on the door again. Little pigs, let me come in. No, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Better come in, let me come in. I'm gonna huff and I'm gonna puff and I'm gonna blow your house in. No, go away, we're just having a family reunion. We haven't seen each other in like an hour or 2. Maybe more. He starts huffing and puffing. I can't get that house in because it's too strong, right? It's brick. Oh man, he's like, what can I do? So he goes over and he sits on a rock and he thinks. And he thinks and he thinks, how can I get in and get those little pigs? I'm hungry. So he sees this chimney. He's like, ooh, I got an idea. up the house and he goes into the chimney. And the pigs are all meanwhile looking and watching this whole thing go down, right? Like, oh, we know what he's doing. We're smarter than that big bad wolf. Let's start a fire. And I was smoking back when Bill come down the chimney. So I started boiling some water for some hot chocolate. The big bad wolf didn't know that, right? So he starts coming down the chimney and he slips and he falls. Whoosh, right into that hot pot of boiling water. And he's boiling and steaming. He's like, ow, 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 ow. Shoots out of that chimney like a rocket. And he goes flying into the ocean and he walks across that ocean. He runs across it so fast. And he tries to go back to his mom and he screams and he's hollering, no, 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 the big bad piggies. They burnt my butt. And he never bothered those piggies again. And those 5 little piggies lived happily ever after in their big brick house